Oh.
What's up, y'all?
Hey,
Say hi,
y'all.
Dakota.
Yeah.
Should know him to smile or what? Y'all caught her in the act. She over here.
Right. Climbing up
Stealing my-
on every chair.
Yeah, she's stealing my headband.
I
Okay.
thought I tagged you in the video already.
Oh,
But anyway,
let me see.
guys, I wanted y'all to join us because we just watched this movie called Bad Match
Bruh.
on Netflix. And when I tell you, y'all, that movie was crazy.
Bruh.
And we have some things to talk about. And we couldn't wait. So y'all get the second video this week.
Let me tell y'all. This movie was like, let me see. Yes, baby. Have y'all ever seen Tortured? That joint when...
Torture or you mean Swim Fan?
No, not Swim Fan, but Tortured was when the okay, baby. The on Tortured, it was this father. There was this mother and father whose daughter was molested and killed.
Oh my goodness. Sure.
And then
I didn't know that.
the dude basically got some years. He was gonna get off in some years.
Mm.
And what happened was him and this other dude was being transported in this van. The dad flips the van over, grab one of the prisoners out, and they torturing them in the basement.
What?
The mom and dad torturing them in the basement because they like jail ain't enough for this dude. End up at the end, they grabbed the wrong dude. The whole time they was torturing the wrong dude. The other dude that got away that was in the van. That's
What?
Yeah, it's called Torture, man. That's your
Okay, we have to watch that one, but we need to talk about this movie.
Okay,
real
I'm
quick.
just saying that this movie reminds me of that because it wasn't the spoiler alert. It wasn't the person that was supposed to be.
I didn't want to give y'all no spoiler alert.
That was a spoiler.
I wanted them to watch the movie.
Okay, well,
Okay, the point of the thing is this. Chase told y'all the whole thing off.
That thing.
But y'all still gotta watch it and so that y'all can figure out what's going on because that was a really good movie. But the point of the movie is, dude had a one night stand.
Several.
Okay, he was having several one night stands with these chicks, right? Ends up having one night stand with one girl who really was like into him. And y'all remember when we talked about this last Dakota. Remember when we talked about this last week?
She wasn't talking the whole time till we turned this video.
Yeah, she was not saying anything, but anytime we talk, she has to get her word in, so she's talking to y'all too. But anyway, so the point is, oh Lord, what was I back? Oh yeah, the girl ended up liking him a lot. Kept doing stuff to try to get him to like her too. Well, he was not feeling her like that. So all of a sudden, out the blue, bad stuff started happening to him. Somebody hacked into his Twitter account and
they posted stuff
messed
saying
up
that
his
he didn't
job.
like his job.
Yeah, messed up his job, so he lost his job, and then somebody arrested him for he got arrested for child pornography. So he's like, it gotta be her. She gotta be the one doing this to me because she's bad. Because I ain't want to have sex with her again. I ain't want to hook up with her anymore. Or whatever. He ain't want to take it further. So our point is how Dakota, stop. How
do you secure yourself when you dating? Because this dude was swiping. Let me tell y'all, he was swiping right on everything. He was getting all the bunnies, and this one in particular, it just went crazy. I mean, she just called this dude like 900 times a day. He left her in the apartment. That's the first mistake he made. Mm-hmm. After he smashed, she was like, I gotta go to work. You could just lock up, just get your Uber or whatever. He came home from work. The chick was still in that joint.
She made him dinner, all this kind of crazy stuff. So my thing is this. What do y'all do? Right. It was the second one. Because she enticed him again.
That's right.
But my thing is this. When you not feeling the chick or guy, what do y'all do? How do y'all tell them? Are y'all going to continue to talk to them and keep leading them on or keep playing with them? Because we talked about this last week, babe.
Yeah.
About how...
But really, why would you bring that person to your crib? You don't even know if you like them yet.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you bring them to your house? That's the number one mistake right there.
Mm-hmm.
The number two mistake is taking them somewhere that you go on a regular basis. Like, why would you take them to your hangout spot that you hang out at every day?
Mm-hmm.
Now they know exactly where to find you when they need to find you.
Mm-hmm.
They know how to follow. They could just post up in the parking lot and follow you home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my concern for people that's dating. Is like, okay, well, what are y'all
what
doing?
safety measures
What
are
safety
you taking?
measures
Yeah.
do you have in place when you out here dating people or hooking up with people?
Mm-hmm.
Because there ain't nothing wrong with having your fun, but you got to protect yourself while you having your fun. And that's something that we noticed in that joint is that everything he was doing along the way was all wrong.
Yeah. And so the girl kept following him everywhere he went. She popped up at the restaurant he was at after he told her she was sick. Oh. Hey, girl. April said, I tell people if I don't like them. Well, see, that's the thing.
Yeah,
he wasn't telling her that, but he had already gave her access to his entire life. He left her in the apartment, so she made a key. I'm sure she made a key to the apartment because the way it made it led, like she made a key to the apartment.
Yeah, because she left the apartment, went and got groceries, came back,
cooked dinner for him. Then every time she would call and blow him up, instead of him being honest and telling her, I don't want to be with you anymore, or I don't like you like that, it was just something quick. He gave in. Like, he gave in the second time. The first time she kept calling him, he was trying to get ready for work. And she just blew him up and blew him up and blew him up. Well, out of the blue, she sends a little sexy picture. He was like, oh, shucks.
I'm with it. Let's get it.
So he goes and invite her to his house. So first off, the first red flag was after that one night stand, she kept blowing him up and talking about, oh, when can I see you again? I miss you. I haven't heard from you. And that's the first red flag.
It was subtle, too. It was so smooth because it was like she wasn't even tripping. She was keeping it light. Even though he wasn't responding to her, she still was like, well, how you Dakota didn't open the whole cabinet.
We're talking about, Ruby, Bad Match on Netflix. It's a movie. And y'all have to watch it because I feel like people honestly end up hooking up with people, knowing they doing it's a quick thing, they doing a little one night stand, or they just having fun with the person, and then they don't know how to turn it off to say, you know what, all I wanted was that one night. Like, I'm good. And they continue on dating this person or talking to this person. And it's more and more red flags showing up. And then now all of a sudden your whole life is turned upside down because you didn't know how to say no to this person. So it's like, when are you going to make sure that you're safe enough? Oh, you said, oh, girls. Ruby, really? She said, girl, I thought you meant Netflix shows that are a bad match.
Now we talking about
there are some
movie.
bad matches on shows too, though.
Yeah, but check this out though. It's how he was. I can equate this to when I was dating. I was told a lot of times that I don't know how to tell people no, like just a blatant no, and I would kind of put sugar on it, even though I really didn't want to hang with them or be with them. And that's what he was doing, which was kind of misleading. I understand it now.
Yeah.
But back then I didn't understand what they meant by that. Because you don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
So you like, I'm busy. Yeah. I'm busy. But you know you really not busy.
You know you just don't want to hang out with a person.
And
so why not tell them,
yo, I ain't trying to hook up with you no more, shorty. Like,
right.
That's the end of that.
Right. Why not just say, you know what, no, I'm good. I'm not trying to hook up again. I don't want to do this anymore. Why are you putting sugar, what is it, sugar on shit?
Sugar on shit.
Yeah, why are you putting sugar on shit? Why not just say, no, I'm not interested, or I don't want to, or whatever. Why you continue to lead the person on thinking you're interested? And now when stuff start going wrong in your life, you put all the blame back on that person, but it was really your problem in the first place. Like, you was the one who wasn't honest and wasn't telling the truth about the person. Right. I mean, about your feelings about the person. Right. And so anyway, at the end, like Chase already said, he thought, so when he got set up for the porno, pornography, and he got fired from his job, he thought all this stuff was her, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to some extreme measures. I ain't gonna tell you what he did, but he goes to some extreme measures first to try to make her confess. And she's like, what are you talking about? Like,
what you want me to say?
I didn't do that. And then at the end of it all, oh Lord, y'all, this movie was crazy. It's kind of remind you of a thin line between love and hate, and that was something we talked about too.
Mm-hmm.
How the fact and swim fan, but how the fact that we could be so into somebody 1 minute and then like the next minute, just like that shit could turn cold as hell.
Cause they was just having some bomb sex in there. They was having a bomb diggity in that joint.
Right. And then all of a sudden they hating each other.
Next thing you know, somebody bloody. It happen all the time.
That's
in real
scary,
life,
man.
So how y'all protecting yourself, man?
Yeah. Talk to
you
us.
can have fun all day. You can have fun all day. I know I was reckless as hell a lot of times when I was dating. Meet people at the club, at the bar, go straight to the crib. Don't know them the first. I could have been set up, all kinds of stuff, man. God
Thank
had my
goodness,
back.
y'all. She clean.
God had my back. Yeah. Whew. I'm good now. Yeah. I'm good now, but I see how stuff can go left field. So shoot.
Yeah, you're right. Cause somebody could have stalked you.
Somebody could have stalked me. Somebody could have
gave you something.
Came back, gave me something, slipped me a Mickey. Anything could have happened, man. I done left drinks with people and everything. And it wasn't even that I was green, cause I knew the deal. But I think I've just always been a little bit too trusting of people.
Yeah, she loves.
Cause you be comfortable. You know, it's easy to get comfortable with somebody that you feel like you got a connection with. So you might do something that you typically wouldn't do. And I've had instances where I did that. So y'all be safe out there and pay attention to your environment and what you doing.
Y'all stop laughing.
Time.
I see them laughs.
They laughing at me because I was wild.
And I'm up here like,
That's a wild girl. That's why I got married, man. I got it on my system. I'm good. I ain't got no more crazy in me.
Yeah, but you're right. Pay attention to who you dating. Pay attention who you giving your life to, and who you messing around with, because you end up with all kinds of stuff. Not only STDs, but you can end up with kids.
Right, you can
end up pregnant from this one night stand that you don't give nothing about.
Yeah.
And now you got a child. You got to deal with a child with this person.
Because even when they was in the police station, he asked what the girl name was. He said what her name was, but he was like, that may not be her name because he met her online. He met her on Tinder. He swiped.
Oh yeah, it was one of those swipey online dating thingies.
He was swiping everybody and taking them to the house. So that's why it was so hard. Well, he was mad one dimensional. He just automatically
he was going to their house and sleeping with them. But then he made a mistake in inviting her to his house.
But he was so one way with it. He just automatically assumed it was her. But he had been sleeping with so many chicks. I would have been like, I don't know which one of these.
Yeah, I don't know who's setting me up, but he assumed it was her because all that other stuff was happening around the same time.
Yeah. And the girl just really liked him, man.
It's so messed up. Please, y'all, watch this movie and then come back to this post and tell us what y'all think. This is like some psychological thriller, and it really... Tinder is a red flag all by itself. Yeah, girl, you right. It really is a red flag. Oh, goodness.
Oh, man. Remember Downlink back in the day?
I ain't never did no Downlink.
MySpace?
I did meet somebody on MySpace.
You did MySpace? I was on Mahente.
Who is Mahente?
That's the Spanish MySpace.
Mahente. Oh, my people.
Mahente.
Mahente?
Migente?
Yeah, Mahente.
That made my
it's
people?
Mahente.
Oh,
Mahente.
Spanish speaking ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And who you met on Mahente? Oh, who the hell you meet?
I was looking for the mommies. I was trying to be Poppy, man.
Girl, y'all, don't be liking that foolishness. The name of the movie is Bad Match, y'all, on Netflix. So I want y'all to watch it and tell me what y'all think. And just y'all use that movie, Swim Fan, and Thin Line Between Love and Hate. And just use that as a warning for y'all. Because, Lord, please. I'm telling you, when I was watching that movie, all I could think about was, damn, it's so crazy how thin that line is. And I always hear when I used to hear that word, that saying, there's a thin line between love and hate. I'm like, how can it be so freaking thin? Sorry, y'all. How could it be so freaking thin? But it's like, it's so true. You love them 1 minute, you want to be with them 1 second, the next minute you hate their guts.
You know what?
That's sad, man. That's scary.
Let me tell you how fast that joint happened. You go out with somebody, you talk to them that first time, right? She trying to grab that.
Oh, take it, put it down.
You talk, yeah.
You grab something else.
So that first time y'all on the phone, y'all talk, right? And then you try to talk to them again, they don't hit you. They hit you back like they take.
Get down.
They take 30 minutes, an hour, a day to hit you back. Then you start getting salty. Like, why they ain't hit me back yet? Then that saltiness turn into forgiveness. You be like, maybe they was busy. Let me just call them again. That's that crazy shit right there,
And
man.
that's exactly how she was.
And then you start getting mad. And then you start acting out and doing stuff. That's what happened on there. They was like...
Here, babe, you hold it down.
Yeah. Okay, the baby on this iPhone, I'm team Android. Look at my hair. I am terrible right now. My bad, y'all. Okay, so a synopsis of that is be safe.
Be careful who you dating. And then if you don't like them, you don't want to be honest, don't keep leading them on and making them feel like you do. Because then you end up with a bad match. And you end up fighting for your life.
You end up with a knife in your heart.
Oh,
for nothing.
That was very philosophical.
You'll get it when you watch the movie.
Yeah, watch the movie and
y'all. Boy.
Anyway, we had to say that. We had to get it out of our system before we went to bed.
Dakota think it's party time.
Yeah, party time and breastfeeding time.
Oh, that was funny?
Will not be happening.
All right. Good night, y'all.
All right, good night, y'all.
We'll holler. We love y'all.
Love y'all.